As Michelle just mentioned, you know it's rodeo time when you see those trail riders in the streets. Thousands of them are making their way toward Memorial Park. Our Andrea Watkins caught up with the Desperados at their camp in Katy, where they're eating good before their big ride. I loved the wake-up call you showed us earlier, Andrea. I'd like to wake up to that.
Isn't that lovely? Oh my goodness. And he said he didn't have a good morning voice. I said, hey, if you do the wake-up call, you better. But you know, we've been talking a lot about the people on the trail ride, but you can't have a trail ride without horses. And we're going to shine the light on them for a little bit right now. We're going to talk now to Dahnke. You are the wrangler for the Desperados, which is part of the Saltgrass Trail ride. Tell me, what's the wrangler do?
Wrangler is kind of in charge of keeping everybody safe, both the well-being of the horse as well as the well-being of the rider. And we just try to keep accidents from happening and keeping the horses healthy, keeping them from being dehydrated or hurt during the ride.
And this is your horse?
Making sure everybody has a good time. This is my horse. He's an American quarter horse. And this is his first ride.
Is it really?
It is.
How's he doing? I mean,
he is doing fabulous.
Must be a new experience for horses.
It is. He's only 6 years old, and I'm just so pleased with him.
All right, so one of the challenges you told me you have is horses getting along with each other, especially if they're new on the trail ride. So
yes.
Can you tell me more about that?
Yes, we try to keep them separated as much as we can and with their buddies. And we also put red ribbons on them if they're kickers, and that lets the rider know to stay so many feet away from that other horse.
What about feeding and making sure they have enough water? And actually you have to do some medicine for some of them.
Absolutely, and we have the best feeds possible, and just try to keep them as healthy as we can without any colics. And we do have medicines, and just you know, if we need to doctor somebody if somebody gets cut. So
does that happen?
We also have a vet on staff for the ride, and so the horses are very well looked after. And if any of them need a break, we trailer them to the next camp, as we hauled 2 of them this morning to the next camp.
Right? Is that
they
right?
just needed a break. So
well,
that's the most important thing to us, is that we all have a good time, horses included.
Right. And you said that they actually kind of like the horse, the trail ride.
They do. He's kind of enjoying himself.
Hey, Starburst. All right. Well, thank you very much for joining us. Good luck on the last 2 days of your trail ride. Stay safe. And I hope he enjoys his brand new experience. Coming up, they're getting ready to leave, guys. They're about a half an hour, less than a half hour from leaving, so we'll be telling you about that coming up at 9 o'clock. Back to you.
So awesome to see behind the scenes, Andrea, what's happening. Those horses behind you are gorgeous. We can't wait to hear more about them. So beautiful.
Love 'em.